Hi Sagittarius, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive. Thank you for being here. We are going to do a read on what the universe wants you to know for the month of October 2021, all right? So let's hop into it. We're going to take it week by week, all right? And this is going to be what the universe wants you to know. If you're looking for career, money, or finance, you'll see that at the end of the video, all right? As well as your love, which are my bi-weekly reads, all right? So we're going to take a look at, kind of what is coming up for you, starting with your first week. Now we know we're in Mercury retrograde that falls in Libra, all right, which is a lot about having something that comes back to balance things out. So let this work for you, okay? Let Mercury retrograde work for you, not against you. We're always looking at the bad part about it. But what if you could revisit something that you don't have to go back to down the line, but you could do it and take care of it now, and then be able to confront that. Now it's about balancing things out. So something needs to be balanced out, and don't be surprised if you might get a knock at a door, because I was doing your read and I was on my going on to the third week, and a surprise knock at the door, and it was a surprise. Okay, so just note that, all right? It might surprise you, okay? But whatever it is about confronting something that needs to be balanced out, all right? And that's what's going to be key. We've got that new moon that is happening in what do we have, guys? I gotta look at the moon calendar. Let me just pull up the moon calendar really quick. New moon is October 6th, okay? And that's in Libra too, so double entendre with Libra. It's a balancing things out. New moon, setting intention, balancing things out. And then we've got the full moon at the end of the month on October 20th. And that's in Aries. And that's when you take your fiery passion of that Aries energy and run, right? And go with it, right? Celebrating your wins and that type of thing. So let's jump into this. Okay, what is going on? I just wanted you to know some of those things. So start your intentions and get them going for you on what it is that you want, okay? So they can come to fruition at the end of the month, all right? Let's take a look. What is going on for Sagittarius? Let's take a look. Week 1. What's going on for week 1 for Sagittarius? 5 of Cups. Magician energy. Wow. And Page of Pentacles. What's at the bottom of the deck? Here we go. We talked about balance, right? I guess there was a reason I had to emphasize that even more, right? So the Temperance energy is all about that. Now, the beauty of this too is that this is your energy. This is Sagittarius coming right out. So you kind of like are saying, hey, Michelle, I already know this is my underlying energy. So collectively, all you Sagittarians out there, this is all about really balancing things out of your emotions, right? And this could, again, be relationships, because it falls right in that, right? It falls right in having to deal with that. So do note that better communication, not only to yourself, but relationship with others, right? So communication is going to be key. So that's coming out here. Now we got the 5 of Cups, we've got the Magician card, and then we've got the Page of Pentacles, all right? Now the 5 of Cups talks about, we'll take it one by one. This is about focusing on something that emotionally left you sad. Whatever it was, you're wearing that black cloak, and it was kind of like heavy, right? It's heavy, and it was the darkness, right, of your emotions. Now you're not seeing what's behind you here, right? Because this is saying is that there's an opportunity for you to go over the bridge that you see behind him, cross over the bridge, and take these 2 cups and run. Yeah, yes, they're right behind him too, but it signifies going over the bridge rather than just focusing on the obstacles. Look at the opportunities that can cross you over into another way of thinking, right? So that's what this talks about. Now, when I get the 5 of Cups, it's all about, for me, that really talks about like some sort of loss or regret. There's some sort of grief. It's kind of like focusing on, maybe being abandoned, or, maybe at this point right now that there is complications in love. This is a 5 card that could be a conflict pertaining to love. And now here's the thing. Now it could have to do with a Gemini, or it could be having to do with, even an Aquarius. I always see, personally, I see that card as being this as well. So whatever the case, if you're taking on this energy yourself, what I see here, Sagittarius, is that that you have all the resources necessary to take action. Whatever is above that you are, you're putting out your intentions, whatever that is, that's going to give you balance, you're going to create it here on this earthly plane. And you have all the tools necessary to make it happen on whatever it is that your destiny here. So that's what's coming through here. So do keep that in mind. It's about being focused. It is about, focusing on your creativity, right? And it's almost as if you're taking your creative visions, and I know a lot of you Sagittarians, you are so creative. And what you're doing is you're taking that creative vision and you're saying, I'm going to create this here on Earth, right here. Okay. So you're actually bringing your creative visions to life. Okay. So I love this. And you have all the tools necessary. So don't think that you do. We have all the resources available for you to make this happen. All right. Now, this brings forth a new beginning, because then we've got a page. Now, the pages are all about, it's about messages. So there could be about some sort of it could be even a new project of some sort, but I kind of think that there's an opportunity for you to have some sort of new beginning, okay? It could be maybe like there's a new job that might be coming for you, or a new creative endeavor. Whatever this case may be, it's something that you really value, and there could be a message coming through. So those of you that are looking for a job, maybe if there was some sort of loss, emotionally from a job, this is saying, continue to put out the resumes, make sure that you're networking, even if it's online, make sure that you're checking in with your other colleagues, business partners, vendors, affiliates of any sort, and really kind of check in and see what's happening, okay? Because there's an opportunity for you to have a brand new beginning. Now, a page could be that, kind of starting from the beginning in something, so do keep that in mind, but it is about, there could be a raise, there could be brand new news that's coming through. It might even have to do about money, because you can see that big coin in this page's hands here. So I'm just letting you know. Let's take a look at what numerology has for you in week 1. Week 1's really good, guys, because it starts out with some sort of conflict and ends with something like, whoa, I get an opportunity coming through here. So, make sure that you transform that energy and use it to your, advantage right now. Okay. Let's take a look what wants to come through for you. What is this? Spirituality is going to help you. Okay. 77 card, reducing to a 14, then reducing to a 5. Again, spirituality is going to help you at times of conflict and times of disagreement of any sort. Okay. Even in your day to day. Okay. So keep that in mind. There's a little bump in the road on the day, throw on some tunes, change the vibe, and get back on track, okay? And then make sure that your connection is open to a source, for any sort of downloads or any insights that's going to be there for you. So call upon your spirituality to help you. That's going to be key. Anything else for you here? Relationship change, okay? So there could be some sort of change within a situation or a relationship. The 56 reduces to an 11, and that's a master number, and you don't reduce those master numbers. What I like about this, almost like one by one. So it's two people, right? And it's about an opportunity to move through, right? It's side by side. You're both are individuals, right? But together you make that, it's like an 11, right? So that reduces to that. There could be some communication coming through from the heart about a relationship change. That is the heart chakra, the green. The blue is all communication, and that represents the throat chakra. Okay, so there you go. That's what's coming through here. So this is good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Let's take a look at week 2 for Sagittarius. Week 2 for Sagittarius. What's coming through for you? Okay. So, and I wouldn't, the change could be up leveling in a relationship. It could be you might hear from someone that you haven't for a while, and it could be an opportunity, right? If for those of you that are dating, do keep that in mind. But there's some sort of change that's taking place. Love could become a friend, or vice versa. So note that, okay? So week 2, we got the 6 of Swords. We've got the Ace of Wands. And then we've got the Page of Cups, another page, another message coming through here, okay? So, interesting. This week will be all about give and take, generosity, okay? So whether you are giving to others or others are giving to you, right? You could be the receiver or the giver, but what this is saying is focus on balancing out charity. There we go. That Libra energy is strong, all right? And you've got that, it's in the house of relationships, so I'm not surprised to see this coming through here, okay? So it could be that maybe that you're moving on to calmer waters, because I've got the 6 of Swords the Ace of Wands, and the Page of Cups in week 2 of October, okay? Now keep in mind the energy is fluid. I'm just going to outline it this way for simplicity, right? And it could fall this way, or your week 2 could be week 3, you know, that type of thing. But what I get is the first card. This is moving on to calmer waters, right? Intellectually, there has been a lot of growth because it's a 6 card. It's about, there's been growth, so you got to move on, right? You've grown, and so you got to move on, right? So that's going to be key. Now, this could be in a way of thinking, a way of doing. It could be in a relationship. But here's what happens is when you move on to calmer waters, I get the Ace of Wands, which is brand new inspiration and creation, okay? So there's an opportunity the universe is going to give you for taking that chance, for moving on and doing that. And of course, another opportunity, this could be one of love. This is emotions. The Page of Cups that comes through here is all about an opportunity. Now, this could be also, you know, it could be, maybe you're doing some volunteer work. You know, you could be a student, right? It could be new love as well, okay? Now, it's a page, it's a beginning, so it's a younger love. Might be someone younger than you, or just a young love starting out, okay? So that's what I see here, but there is an opportunity for passion, creativity, and this is moving you forward. Good stuff. What does numerology have to say for you, Sag, in the second week? Let's take a look what that is for you. Anything that wants to come out for you here. What do we have? Rebirth, yeah. And that's what I was saying, because, you know, this is a 16 card reducing to a 7. And this is a rebirth, an opportunity to, to communicate with yourself, to put you on a more grounded place, right? It's a birth. It's like you've achieved new ground, right? And now it's about some sort of birthing. This is about having faith in this new beginning, okay? So some of you could be going through some sort of a rebirth within a situation, okay? Now, keep in mind too, is that whatever this rebirth is, it's going to ground you a lot, okay? It's really going to ground you and bring some solidity, you know, to your life, especially within this, second week here, I should say. So that's it's really going to help you out there. So keep that in mind, okay? And just align with your higher self is what this wants you to do, okay? So definitely, and surrender where you need to, right? But you're going through a huge growth right now, okay? There is a lot of, 6s that are coming through here. Trust that there is going to be something magical, and you're reaching towards your higher self in this process, is what I feel here, really. You're getting above ego-based thoughts, and you're focusing on success and your authenticity, and that's going to be key. So this is birthing something. This is a rebirth, right? And this is about having faith in this. So on your second week, have faith in that, okay? What else do we get? And be compassionate with yourself in the process, all right? It's a, step by step, okay? Be compassionate with yourself and be compassionate with others. And this is coming to fruition because it's an 18 card reducing to a 9. And 9s are all about coming to fruition. So really have compassion and call on source. There's more of this purple, that crown chakra that's coming into play. And this wants you to really focus on being thankful, for that, for source. And just don't judge anyone unless you've walked in their shoes. So be careful of any sort of judgments within your second week, within this process. Anything that the wellness cards have to say for you here? What do we get? Self-care, yeah. Focus on, really making healthy choices, getting enough rest, making healthy choices in your life, in everything that you feed it, from your body, mind, and soul, from the food that you eat to what the knowledge that comes into your brain, and the energies that are around you. So make sure that you are focusing on positive vibrations, and use music to help you with that, guys. That can really help you. Really use music to terms that can help you with the vibrations of your body. So have some sort of ritual either at the end of the day or in the morning, to kind of get your day starting off, or as you go to sleep, or even both, okay? What is coming in your third week? So they're birthing something new. You do have another message coming through, but this one might be of love, okay? You got work coming through in the first week, almost, and it looks like an opportunity of love coming through the second. So no short of messages and opportunities for you here. Week 3, what do we have here? Page of Swords, Strength. Temperance came out. Wow. And this is about travel, change, and movement, the 8 of Wands. So here's your fiery energy, okay? So then we get 2 major arcanas coming through here, okay? You're not going to believe this, guys. Page of Pentacles week 1, Page of Cups week 2, Page of Swords week 3, okay? So, oh my gosh, you guys. The only thing we're missing is the Page of Wands right now, so we'll have to see what comes up. But the Page of Swords is being very curious and energetic. Like you're kind of swinging the sword, you're kind of new at it, and kind of seeing how it feels in your hand, and kind of going. So being very curious and energetic about this new opportunity. You could, again, be getting a message from someone that's very curious and energetic, okay? This is about having strength to be able to balance things out. Now, this could be someone that you know or are acquainted with, or this could be someone new. Whatever the case may be, it wants you to balance things out. Here you are in your energy. Just like we started off at the beginning of your read, this was the underlying energy. It wants to really strongly remind you about that on the 3rd week. Have strength to balance things out for yourself, okay? Because that's what's going to be key. It wants you to have strength. This also focuses on self-love. So focus on, that self-love and, have respect for yourself, have courage for yourself, and, and have unconditional, this also represents unconditional love. And your temperance energy is just, again, being patient, creating harmony where you can. Bless that soul, but this is a really strong reminder that this is coming out during the siren there, especially because this came out at the very beginning. So don't forget that you to be curious and energetic. Hold on a second. Okay, sorry guys. It looks like it just stopped right there. I don't know where, but it stopped. So, so it's even more important for you to balance things out. Self-love, balancing things out between your inspiration and then self-care, okay? And that's what, I'm gonna see what the wellness cards have to say. What wants to come out here? What wants to come out here? Inspired thoughts, okay? So what this wants you to do is, it wants you to, again, remember how we talked about creating some sort of ritual in the 2nd week? Well, the 3rd week, it wants you to have affirmations to put that on top of it. Make sure that you are, not just affirmations, but focusing on new thoughts, new ways of being and doing that are for your greater and highest good. If you catch yourself in a low vibration, that just is an opportunity to reroute, okay? So remember that in your 3rd week, because this alignment with inspired thoughts is going to really help you in your career, in your life, and in everything here, okay? And so it's going to create new decisions, and it's going to create a brand new reality for you. Remember that we've got the Magician from week 1. This is about creating your reality. Put those intentions in place that 1st week, right? And then this is about make sure that you develop the daily habits in the week 2, right? And then they make sure you layer that with inspired thoughts, right? So you're layering the vibration so it's so solid, and it actually is, it really, what's the word that I'm looking for? It imprints, right? It imprints within your body, mind, and soul, and that's what you want, okay? So new thoughts, new decisions create a brand new reality for you, all right? So week 3 is going to be key. What does numerology have to say? All right, so you've got a lot of stuff coming through here. Yep, communication. Another 6 card, 33 reduces to a 6. A lot of rebirth, guys. A lot of birthing of something new. You might be seeing 6 a lot, okay? But you're not short of opportunities, right? You've got so many. You got messages that'll be coming through, right? That you're going to have to make some decisions on. What is your last week for Sagittarius? This is great, guys. This is really fantastic. Just be careful of your communication, okay? Now, this is not only to others, but yourself. And remember, with that Mercury retrograde being in Libra, it highlights relationships and how you communicate with others. And again, not only to yourself, but with others, okay? So that's a good thing to keep in mind. So last and final week of October, Halloween week, right? Let's take a look what we have here. So we've got the 4 of Wands. Nice. Ooh, the 10 of Wands. Actually, that's good. Nice. Ooh, I love this for you guys. Okay, here's where all your fire energy comes out. Here's where you really strut your stuff. So we get the 4 of Wands, right? Now, 4 of Wands is happy home, harmony, and also can indicate marriage, okay? But you see the 4 Wands, that's stability. Baby, that's stability. You're making your home a solid, grounded foundation, right? You might be, focusing in on this, but it's the fours are all about that. And what I like too about this too is that it's an opportunity for you to. It's like a celebration. You could be with friends and family, whatever it is. It's harmonious, right? It's creating that beautiful harmony. It could be reunions of of others as well. So a lot of these messages coming through, they could be reunions with others. And what you're doing is you're letting go of the burdens that once were so heavy, and you're letting go of the burdens that caused conflict within your life. So the end of the month is away with the burdens, and the things that have held you back, and anything that kind of was about conflict. You're like, I don't have time to focus on conflict. I'm too busy, focusing on inspired thoughts, right? And creating these daily habits so I can create what it is that I want, my creative vision, and bring this down to earth, whatever that is for you, Sag. It's all personal to each and every one of you, okay? But what I love about this is that you're creating rituals and daily habits that are going to let you rid of this. And that's what we want to do, because we want to imprint and we want to anchor. That's the word I was thinking of. We want to anchor these layers for you so you don't go back to this, right? And sometimes when you let go of an old habit, it might be popping up now and then. And again, it's just a time for you to acknowledge it, be aware of it, right? In that process, and then take action to create that change. Otherwise, that's going to bring you the harmony that you want. All right. So, what does numerology have to say in this last week for you? So you've let it go, guys. At the end of the month, you're really letting that go. Okay. And I get love. Ooh, I love this, guys. You're letting go of the burdens, and it creates more space for love. And here we go, a 6 card, birthing something new. Sagittarius has a new way of being. You better watch out, right? Because that fire energy is center stage and spotlight, okay? Because you're communicating with yourself with love, then you're going to attract more love, all right? So there could be love that's coming through here. And at the end of the month, what do we have? Do we have the new moon that's in Aries? Full moon in Aries on October 20th, okay? So near the end of the month, you'll probably have reverberations from that. But this is a time to really understand what it is that you want in love, and to ask yourself a question: do I really feel worthy of love? You've got to be able to say a strong yes and get to the point where you feel it, okay? And that you're worthy of receiving love, okay? And you know that love exists, for you, okay? So really ask yourself if you are truly open to giving and receiving love, and if you believe that you're worthy of love, okay? Because this is about getting rid of any unwanted thoughts or behaviors relating to this as it pertains to your life, because it's affecting you, okay? And we want to affect it to your highest good, okay? So anything else that wants to come out from the wellness cards as we close out here? You guys, it's manifested. Yes. See, you did it. And this is what I think is so beautiful, guys. Use the phases of the moon to help you out, okay? Look at this love. There's 2 little, kind of a love in the sky, right? So manifest what it is that you want. Your new desired reality is actually going to be present. It says it's already present in your life. And astrology is going to actually help you. And it says astrology gives you the edge. So, that moon phases and things of that sort is going to really help you. So use the momentum of the universe to really help you in this process, because you don't have to do all that heavy lifting, here yourself. You can let go of some of those burdens, right? And that lets go of a lot of conflict within you, and you can create that harmony that you want. So, get that, magical manifesting on for yourself, right? And whatever it is that you want, and know that you are very worthy of love, and what your definition of love means. Get clear about what that is for you, okay? And make sure that you're pouring a lot on you so your cup is full, and you'll be able to pour it on into someone that comes towards you. And this looks exciting for you guys. I'm thrilled. So note your comments below, guys. Let me know if this resonates, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, namaste.